Hello, everyone. My name is Nickolas.
I'm Patrick Forrest.
I'm Jan Lucanus.
We, of course, are the co-directors, and he is our action designer. This film was made for Easter Seals Disability Film Challenge, so we only had 5 days to shoot, or write it, shoot it, and edit it. So it was done all in those 5 days, and we really wanted really, as a person with a disability, the central focus was really on the insecurities that come with having a disability, and especially in the realm of dating. And we really wanted that to come through, and especially we wanted the format to be something that could almost be universally understood. So we wanted almost no dialogue, and of course it was shot on iPhone. And yeah.
So with being a partner with Nick for about 7 years now, let alone we're brother-in-laws too, yeah. So we will switch off every once in a while. So on this one, since he was co-directing and acting, being the lead actor, obviously, I had to take more of the cinematography role. And so we talked about that first shot. We're quite proud of that first shot. You know, the continual shot through all the way through, showing the arcade, which is our hometown, actually, which is really cool. It gives that, old school vibe. But we really wanted to have that nice long shot showing him playing a game with one arm, and let alone leading into what was going to happen when he first sees his love interest. So we really wanted to make that as impactful as
These guys, there's an ease to their excellence, and we met them. So I have a company called Real World, and we have a cinematic social network, and Nick and Patrick are one of 3 groups that want a development deal with us. And so we've been working together on our shared cinematic universe called Justice for Hire, and they have characters in it, and they've been training in action, martial arts action, real martial arts, and applying real martial arts to filmmaking and cinema, and just watching how focused they've been, and how much they've developed and put this. They already have the talent, and seeing them apply it to other projects like this one was pretty spectacular. It's an honor for me to be a part of it in any way, shape, or form. And they really, out of our whole community, go so hard. I mean, if you just watch Nick take a stunt punch and hit the ground, and he'll just go, and it's just over and over again, and it's amazing to watch. So, yeah, good job.
We appreciate you too. But yeah, really, this film is all about just the day-to-days of disability, and that's not really focused on that much in film, and we're really trying to change that one short film at a time.
Yeah, I feel like we always try to make sure it is, we don't want to be preachy about it, but we want it to be a really hard focus and make sure that a good point is made and a great story is being told while we're telling that story. So it's not just us trying to make a point, which it isn't. We're trying to tell good stories that have good meaning to it. So that's kind of what we've been trying, what we have been doing. So
Yeah, good stories with people with disabilities.
Well, and you guys have you're a duo. You guys have a charm to you, and I think that really comes across in pretty much all the projects I see you guys do. So just keep doing that, keep getting brighter. It's awesome.
We work well as a unit. We've been brother-in-laws for like what, 6 years?
brother-in-laws? We've been brother-in-laws.
Yes, 6 years.
But we've known each other.
So we've known each other a lot longer.
It's a past life connection.
Yeah. It's to the point, like you see famous duos and they're like brothers that grew up together. It's been so long, it feels like that. So it's very natural us directing together and stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah.
Yep.
Any
Yeah.
questions?
That's the one I'm looking for.
Yes.
What other projects have you done?
We've done quite a few. We do a lot for Easter seals, so a lot of those timed challenges. So we've done I've a one-armed superhero. We've also done
Which is actually connected to.
yeah, that's actually what we
Crosses
wanted
over
with him
to Justice for Hire.
for Justice for Hire. We also have we have countless shorts. You can follow us on Main Forest Productions on Instagram or on YouTube. A lot of our stuff is on there.
Right now we're focusing on shorts mostly to make, just kind of try to show our storytelling within a short amount of time and kind of show that too. We're not against making features, they're in the works, but it's just, we feel like shorts, if you can make such an impact in such a short amount of time, I mean, I feel like that can be more impactful than sitting for a good chunk of time being like, what's going on with this?
So we also explore other mediums and stuff like that, such as we have we both have decent followings on TikTok. One hand on the wheel.
We make stories on there too. We have a couple accounts that I'm not going to disclose, but it's because
we have a creative project that we do that is basically paranormal activity on TikTok.
and we don't announce that it's real or not, so we don't want people to know if it's real. And
Yeah, we play coy with it, but that's one of our creative outlets. We're quite widespread on what we do. But yeah.
They're also incredibly easy to work with. Like, as any potential collaborators in the room, someone who's worked across various productions. There are human beings that can stress you out when you're on set, and these guys are the exact opposite. And they make everything run smoothly. They're amazing collaborators across whether it's editing or camera placement or performance. They always have ideas, and they're always thoughtful about how they give notes. And that's one of the most important things, to be able to give constructive criticism on the fly that makes someone feel like they can take another brave step forward. So these two got it.
Jan's a great hype man. Yes, he's awesome. But, any other questions? I'll say it one more time. Challenges using an iPhone. Action.
To be honest, actually, I feel like with the advancement of technology, sometimes, even though it's not proper to say this within film stuff, it can sometimes be easier to just pull out your phone and film it, as long as you know what you're doing and you have the backing, such as you know what the lighting should look like. I think most of the technology in the iPhone has come to the point, at least with digital filmmaking, that it seems pretty there. I feel like Jan can excessively talk about it.
Yeah, we don't dive too deep, but there's camera weight has an emotional impact on the audience, and so when we're shooting on iPhone, I think if you're aware of what it feels like to shoot on larger cameras and larger medium, you may feel that void. However, when it comes to especially the action sequence, and I would say that the entire film is actually an action film. The way your coverage of the arcade is very much an action film, and so those sensibilities being brought across the board to this particular project, when it comes to the fight choreography, I love having a light on camera, and for us to be able to move with the body mechanic of the performer is, I think, a big deal, and you simply can't achieve that with some of the heavier cameras. So, I think that there are many different ways to get camera weight, the emotion of camera weight with an iPhone. You just have to literally hold weights. If you want to hold some weights and hold your iPhone at the same time, you can achieve some of those effects, some of that emotional resonance. But for the most part, just being able to hold the phone and move with you guys is a treat.
And I feel like phones too are just getting more and more advanced, let alone they're advanced right now. I feel like now phones are with 8K, they have 32, 60, 24, frames per second. Yeah, at some point, again, it's not right to say as filmmakers, but it's gonna get better.
Anyway, thank you all for watching our film.
Yep. Thank you.